Alright, so today I'm going to do a review on this pistol that I picked up a few months ago. It's the FNX-45 Tactical. Before I get started, I just want to say that I am not a lawyer and I'm not a professional instructor. So if you need legal counsel, see a real lawyer, and if you need professional firearms training, see a certified instructor. I'm just a guy who shoots a lot, and this is my opinion on this pistol based on my experiences with it. So let's get straight down into what it is. This pistol is a polymer framed, hammer fired, single action, double action, auto loading pistol. It features an ambidextrous safety and also ambidextrous decocking lever. It features an ambidextrous slide stop and a threaded barrel, which comes with this nifty little thread protector. It also has suppressor height sights with tritium dots, and it comes pre-cut for a red dot optic. Now, I'm not exactly sure what all red dots will fit on this pistol, but I know the Trijicon RMR will. That's what I've seen most people run on it, and that's what I'll be purchasing for it. Now, all in all, it is a very good gun. I think on the FNH site that it retails for, I think I saw $13.49, so that's kind of expensive, but I picked this up at my local gun store brand new on special for $850, so I just couldn't pass that deal up. Before we shoot it, let's just look at the takedown. It's very simple. You just lock the slide to the rear, and you flip this little lever here down, like so. Then you just unlock the slide. Thing comes apart. Very, very simple. To field strip it, you just pull the recoil spring out. One thing you have to do on this model is you have to take this thread protector off before you can remove the barrel. Then it just comes apart. No problem. Alright, let's put this all back together. Now, one of the things that I would say about this gun, once again, this is not a recommendation, but I don't think it makes a very good carry gun just because it's so giant. It's a really large gun. I carry it sometimes when I'm open carrying, especially if I'm wearing my plate carrier, because it's like a, it's like a tactical gun. It's a war gun. It's chambered in 45 ACP. It comes stock from the factory with 3 15-round magazines. That's sort of like the main marketing point of this gun, is that it is a large gun, but it's not super large. It doesn't feel overly bulky in my hands, but it does come with 15 plus 1 rounds of 45 ACP, so that's hard to beat. Now, another thing I'll say about this gun, it is very, very accurate. The other day I was up here shooting at 50 yards and I hit a full-size silhouette in the vitals 5 times out of 5. That's pretty good. I'm not sure I could do that with my carry Glock very consistently, but the trigger's nice on it, especially if you're shooting from single action. Speaking of which, let's talk about the double action mode of this trigger. This gun is clear. So when it's if you've got one in the chamber, so you put the magazine in, rack it, you got one in the chamber, you can pull the decocking lever down. It'll safely drop the hammer to the down position, and now you're in double action mode. So from double action mode, you simply squeeze the trigger. It has a very long, heavy double action trigger pull, very heavy. But then after the first shot breaks, the gun would cycle, and now you're in single action mode. Now, while I've got it like this, let's look at the reset. Not the crispest reset I've ever seen. It lets it out a lot before it resets, but then once it resets, you're pretty much right back there on the wall. Just a little bit of creep, and then the single action trigger break is very nice and crisp. The sights are very tall, easy to acquire, and they're 3-dot sights, which I like personally a whole lot better than something like this is my carry gun. It just has stock Glock sights on it. Not my favorite, but it gets the job done. These tritium sights are very nice, and if you're in the dark with this gun, they just glow like crazy. So yeah, that's my take on the FNX-45. We're gonna do a little bit of shooting and see how we do. All right, we're gonna do a couple shots from double action mode first. Double action again. Alright, it's 5 shots. Walk up here and take a look. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. Now, I'm not any kind of sharpshooter or anything like that, but I have noticed that my accuracy with this pistol is a little bit better than with some other guns that I've owned and shot with. All right. So one thing I will note here is that while the controls are ambidextrous, which is great if you're left-handed, or if you switch hands, or if you want to share this gun with other people, but the decocking lever, it does sort of interact with this part of my finger here, which I don't really like, but I guess it really doesn't make that big of a deal. So now let's do some more shooting from double action, single action. Here's single action. All right, and we're empty. Let's take a look. Not too bad. One of the things that I noticed about this gun when I first got it that I didn't like, I'm sure that some people won't have as big a problem with this as I do, but it's really something that I didn't appreciate. Let's see if I can get it to do it now. It's not consistent. Sometimes when I ram the magazine in when I have slide lock, it goes ahead and drops the slide like that. I don't really like that. Because when I train, especially if I train to go over the top, or lately I've been training to use the slide stop instead. But I don't really like the fact that I ran the magazine in and it just drops the slide automatically. So like right now, this gun is chambered. All right, let's do a little bit more shooting and go for some headshots. All right, I'm pretty sure that was all in. Oh no, I got one flyer here. That's probably my fault. All right, got set up about 30 yards. Let's see what we can do from here. Let's step out just a bit. About 28 yards. All right, we're dry. All right, from 30 yards, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, I guess. I think that one was already there. Maybe a couple of those popped in. So not bad. Most of them in the vitals, a little bit high and right, which is probably just me. All right, well that is the FNX-45 Tactical. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you got some useful information about this pistol from it. All right, thanks.